Hello and all, welcome to a Galaxy Man Show interview show. So this is my last guest of this week, and she's such an incredible singer and songwriter, known by the name of Lee Greenhill. And I'm about to add Lee into the live now to have a chat with Lee about her incredible music that she's done. So yeah, let's add Lee in and have a chat with Lee about her incredible music. Here we go. Hi Lee.
Hi, Eric.
Hey, how's it going?
It's good, thanks you.
Yeah, I just want to say first up, thank you so much, Lee, for taking the time to join my show. It's such a pleasure having you on. To people that don't know who you are, Lee, if you can give like a bit of backstory about who you are and what you do, and then we'll dive right into the questions.
Um, so my name is Leah Greenhill, and I'm a singer, songwriter in the UK. I'm doing a um, artist development program with Prairie Studios, trying to sort of dive into the music world, I guess.
Awesome. So we'll dive right into the very first question. So with my very first question, so you have actually created this incredible original song called As Long As I'm With You. What was like the whole experience like getting to create this song and coming up with like the whole idea of this song, and what's like the meaning behind this song?
So as long as I'm with you, so it was really fun to taking like a simple melody that I started humming, and I just started like adding words to it and things like that. I think it actually started with the first verse. Like I needed to like reach out to someone, and I just started picking up my guitar and started playing, and it sort of kind of built from there and snowballed from there. So that was really fun to do, and it's actually about like having that someone to help you and support you, someone you can call on whenever you need them. And it could be anyone, it could be a friend, a boyfriend, a colleague, just someone who lifts your spirits and you feel like you can do anything with them and they just build your confidence when you're down.
Awesome. So on to my very next question. So you have also created this other incredible original song called Fake Smile. What was like the whole experience like getting to create this song, and like what's the whole meaning behind this song?
So this one is actually written about a colleague. I don't work with him anymore, but he was very happy-go-lucky. He always had a smile on, trying to make everyone else laugh. But I knew there was something more to his story. So I kept trying to dig at him, and he let out little things like, oh, I had a bad past, and oh, one day I'll tell you, and someday, we'll meet for coffee, and I'll tell you all about this past life. So I wrote this song, and like it took little things of what he said to me, and I built this song about it because I never actually got to hear his story. And I really wanted to know, and I've kind of lost a bit of contact with him, which is a shame because I want to know what happened. So yeah, that's what happened with that song.
Awesome. So on to my very next question. So what do you enjoy most about singing? Because you have such an incredible like vocal range. What do you enjoy most about singing?
Um, I just like, I don't know, it makes me happy. I like putting feelings down onto paper, and I like connecting with music because I feel like music is like our feelings, like any feeling you have, there is a song for it.
So on to our very next question. So what does performing music mean to you, like especially as an artist?
So I've not actually performed properly yet. Lockdown kind of hit before I got to go to any open mic nights, which was a shame because I was just starting to build my confidence up to them. Um, but I guess like when it comes to it, it's just about making sure I've got something to say and I want people to hear it, whether they listen or not. Um, but it's just having fun and having something people can connect to.
Okay, I'm going to flip this question around now. If you could perform anywhere, where would you want to perform and why?
I don't really know if I'm honest. I'm still very scared about performing in front of people. Um, so I guess anywhere at first.
Awesome. So on to our very next question. So who inspired you, like as a singer, to get into singing in the first place?
So it was actually my producer who got me into singing in the first place. There's a funny story actually. I was at home alone, and I actually checked to make sure that he wasn't in, so that no one could hear me, because I wanted to sing. And I sang, and next thing I know, I'm being told that he's heard me through the walls because he's obviously come home at some point and heard me. And he actually invited me to go to the studio and to be part of the artist development program, which was really cool. So that's kind of like how my story started, really.
Awesome. So on to my very next question. So if you could like work with any top 3 music artists in the music industry, who would they be and why?
Probably Alanis Morissette. So I grew up listening to her. My mom is a big fan of her. I listened to her a lot growing up. I think she's got an incredible voice. Probably Avril Lavigne. I've grown up listening to her since her Let Go album, and I just think she's really cool. And then probably Taylor Momsen from the Pretty Reckless. I love their music. I probably listen to them the most, really. And I really like her style and how she puts herself across.
Awesome. So on to my very next question. So what have you learned about yourself as a person, like especially during COVID?
I've definitely learned that music's what I want to do. I want to progress with it as much as I can. Because I've missed going to the studio during lockdown. The studio is my happy place, and music's definitely something that makes me really happy. And I miss, having jams and playing with other people. And I think I've definitely learned that I've got a lot more confidence than I thought. So I started posting all the covers during lockdown, which has really helped, and I've got a good response from them. So that was good.
Awesome. So on to my very next question. So what are like the positive and negative into like the whole music side to things, and how do you get through those whole negatives as a person?
So I've not actually had much experience yet with everything because I've only just started my musical journey. But so far it's been great. I've been on the artist development program, and it's just been to see like exploring whether it's something I want to do, whether it's something I enjoy, and I'm having so much fun, learning everything. And hopefully when we get back to it, I'll be able to learn a bit more about the industry and how things work and things.
Okay, if you could give like any advice to any like musician and artist, like what advice would you give them and why, like to people starting out?
If you feel like you have something to say it. Go out there, do it. You at least you can say you tried. And the whole obviously the whole reason I started getting into it, and what I was told by my producer, is that at least I can say I gave it a go, and I've got a single out called I Don't Know Why, and that's something really exciting that I can go, yeah, I've done that.
Awesome. So on to our very last question. So what's like next for you, like for the rest of 2021, like music wise, that you would like to announce?
So I will be continuing the artist development program with Perry Studios, which is really fun. I have a single called Masquerade, which is the next release. We don't actually have a release date for that yet, so watch this space. But that was, that would be really fun because I actually wrote the lyrics to Masquerade myself. And Greg and Jilly at the studio helped me to build that. So that was a really fun process.
Awesome. So, Lee, would you like to perform one of your songs on the show, by the way?
Yeah, of course.
Awesome.
So obviously you mentioned the originals.
Yeah.
So I think I'll perform Fake Smile for you because I have a lot of fun performing Fake Smile. So one day I'll tell you what's going on. Why I smile when it's all gone wrong? Yeah, how will Just give me time. One day I'll tell you the stories of the past, of how it hit so hard, and that's why I left, and I will. Just give me time. It's not what you think. Hits me inside my head. Don't know the struggle, what it takes to get out of bed. Nobody sees the side eyes behind the fake smile I put on. Nobody sees the frown lines behind the fake smile I put on. You say you know me, you don't know that well. One day I'll tell you what's going on in hell. One day I'll tell you what's going on inside of me. Behind the fake smile, there's a lot of voices inside, and that's the reason the crowds must hide. You have to. I wish you knew. Yeah, a lot of stuff has happened, had a lot of lies that I have tapped in, it's true. I wish you knew. It's not what you think, hits me inside my head. Don't know the struggle, what it takes to get out of bed. Nobody sees the side eyes behind the fake smile I put on. Nobody sees the frown lines behind the fake smile I put on. You say you know me, you don't know that well. One day I'll tell you what's going on in hell. One day I'll tell you what's going on inside of me. Behind the fake smile.
Yes, Lee. Yes. Well, can I just say thank you so much again, Lee, for taking the time to join my show. It's been such a pleasure having you on. Like, do you have like any last final thoughts that you like to say to people on the show?
Just thank you for watching. It's been really fun being on. Thank you for having me.